science.com. After the first atomic bomb test, Robert Oppenheimer said, "Now I become death, the destroyer of worlds." According to climate alarmists, anybody who drives a car is now a destroyer of the world as well. In recent weeks, I've been posting a lot of pictures and videos of the massive snowpack above Chama, New Mexico. And a couple of days ago on Twitter, I posted this video of a large amount of water in the Chama River just above the confluence with the Rio Grande. I got some interesting responses to that video. John Tomlin wrote, "Being that the Chama River helps feed Lake Abiquiu, this tweet is a lie." And Dr. Bernofsky wrote, "Anything from Tony is a lie. He goes by multiple names, Steve, etc. He's a paranoid schizophrenic employed by Koch Industries to disseminate lies." Those are fascinating responses to me posting video of a river. Let's take a look at what the United States Geologic Survey has to say about water flow at the location where I took the video. I was standing on the bridge where this gauge is, and discharge there is 2,360 cubic feet per second, which is above normal for this day of year. This is the Rio Chama, and over here is the Rio Grande. Note that there's more water in the Rio Chama at this point than there is in the Rio Grande up near Taos. After the confluence, when the Rio Grande comes down near Los Alamos, it's got the sum of both rivers combined. And also note that there's more water flowing out of Abiquiu Reservoir than there is flowing into it right now. This is probably because they're trying to lower the lake level because they're worried about flooding coming down in a few weeks. I have to admit I was a little surprised that I was called a paranoid schizophrenic for posting video of a river. Abiquiu Reservoir is located right in front of Pedernal Peak, which was made famous by Georgia O'Keeffe. They film a lot of movies there. This is the 1984 film Red Dawn with Abiquiu Reservoir there and Pedernal Peak in the background. This is the scene where the Russians drop food on the highway and the Wolverines ride their horses eagerly into a trap. Hollywood is currently in the process of finishing up a very high-budget movie which is being filmed at the same location. Hollywood is spending $300 million to make a 3-hour-long movie about Robert Oppenheimer and the Manhattan Project. In the movie, they built a completely fake city of Los Alamos, New Mexico, near the lake.
We imagine a future, and our imaginings horrify us. They won't fear it until they understand it. And they won't understand it until they've used it. Theory will take you only so far. I don't know if we can be trusted with such a weapon. But we have no choice. Is anyone ever going to tell the truth about what's happening here?
I got to see Oppenheimer's house in Los Alamos for the first time today. It's never been open to the public, but will be open starting in a few weeks. This is the house of Hans Bethe on the left, and this is Robert Oppenheimer's house on the right. At one time, these people were the destroyer of worlds. But now, according to climate alarmists, anybody who drives a car is a destroyer of the world as well.
The world is going to end in 12 years if we don't address climate change. And your biggest issue is your biggest issue is how are we going to pay for it?
Toto is impressed by the level of crazy among climate alarmists. You can visit him, Kyrie Caesar, Toki Upla, and the 4 new puppies on the web at realclimatescience.com.